I'm 80 years old, sitting here in my van on a quiet afternoon, just me and the road behind me. 80 years. That's a long time to live, to love, to lose, to learn. Most days, I don't feel wise, I feel ordinary. But every now and then, someone younger asks me, "What do you know now that you wish you'd known then?" And I realize there are things I learned, slowly, painfully, quietly, that no one ever told me. Advice I didn't know I needed until I was already far down the path. Today, if you have the time, I'd like to share them with you. Not as a teacher, but as a fellow traveler who's made plenty of wrong turns. Pull up a chair or just sit with me here in the van. Let's talk. I wasn't always in this van. For most of my life, I lived in houses, raised children, worked jobs, kept busy, like most of us do. I thought happiness was something out there, something I'd reach one day when everything lined up. But at 80, looking back, I see it differently. Life isn't about the big moments. It's about the small choices made day after day when no one is watching. And the truth is, most of us don't realize what matters until we're running out of time to choose it. So here are the lessons I didn't know I needed until I did. The first one took me the longest to learn. I grew up believing a good woman is strong. She holds it together. She doesn't complain. She carries the load quietly. And I did, for decades. When my husband was difficult, I stayed calm. When money was tight, I made do. When I was exhausted, I kept going. I thought that was virtue, but now I see it differently. Being strong all the time isn't strength, it's armor, and armor keeps everything out, including love, help, and even your own voice. I wish someone had told me it's okay to be tired. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to say, "I can't do this alone." Vulnerability isn't weakness. It's the door to real connection. If I could go back, I'd let people see me struggle more. I'd cry in front of my children. I'd tell my friends when I was scared. Because the truth is, people don't love you less when you're human. They love you more. The second lesson is about fear. I spent so many years afraid of things that never came to pass. Afraid of being alone. Afraid of not having enough. Afraid of what people would think. Afraid of making the wrong choice. And you know what? Most of those fears never happened. The marriage didn't end. The money came through. The judgment never came. Or when it didn't destroy me. Fear is a liar. It tells you stories about a future that doesn't exist. And while you're listening to those stories, you're missing the life that's actually happening. At 80, I've learned to ask myself one question when fear shows up. Is this happening right now? If the answer is no, I try to let it go. It's not easy, but it's freedom. People think happiness comes when you finally get the house, the partner, the retirement, the perfect life. I thought that too, but I've had all those things at different times, and I wasn't always happy. And I've had almost nothing sitting right here in this van and felt peace. Happiness isn't a destination, it's a daily practice. It's choosing to notice the warmth of the sun on your face, to savor your coffee, to laugh at a dumb joke, to forgive quickly, to say thank you, even when things aren't perfect. No one is happy all the time, but you can be happy more often if you practice it, like brushing your teeth. Small moments, add it up. This one hurts to admit. I spent years wanting people to love me the way I wanted to be loved. My husband wasn't good with words, so I felt unloved. My children were busy, so I felt forgotten. My friends didn't call enough, so I felt alone. But now I see they were loving me in their own way. He fixed things around the house. They showed up when it mattered. My friends sent cards. I was waiting for grand gestures and missing the quiet ones. Love rarely looks exactly like we imagine. If you wait for it to arrive in the perfect package, you'll miss it. Let people love you imperfectly. It's still love. At 70, I thought my life was mostly done. The big chapters were written, the adventures were over. Then my husband passed, the kids moved far away, and I sold the house, bought this van, and started driving. I've seen places I never thought I'd see, met people half my age who call me inspiring, laughed harder than I have in years. Your story isn't over just because you're older or things didn't go as planned. As long as you're breathing, there's another page, another chance, another beginning. Don't close the book early. I carried resentment for years toward people who hurt me, toward life for being unfair, toward myself for mistakes I couldn't undo. Resentment is heavy. It sits in your body. It steals your peace. At 80, I've learned forgiveness isn't about them. It's about you. Letting go so you can be free. And the hardest person to forgive is often yourself. For the marriage you stayed in too long, for the dreams you gave up, for the words you didn't say. Be gentle with that younger version of you. She was doing her best with what she knew. Forgive her. She deserves peace too. So those are my lessons from 80 years you didn't know you needed. Nothing fancy, nothing new maybe, but earned, slowly, one ordinary day at a time. I hope one of them lands softly in your heart, and if it does, pass it on. Life is short, but it's also long enough to change, to choose differently, to love better. Thank you for spending this time with me. If something I said touched you, leave a comment below. Tell me which lesson meant the most, or share one of your own. We learn from each other, even across the years. Subscribe if you'd like to sit with me again. There's always more to share from this little van and this old heart. Take care of yourself, and remember, you are loved more than you know.